turning extreme emergency mode seems to be a last hope for current Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán, as he is looking to reverse an opposition poll lead with anything he can. And as a morbid populist, he acts like one, buying votes at all costs. A rollout of pre-election spending is onwards, much of which may reach voters in just 2 months from a pivotal parliamentary ballot.
February is the month when it's worth waiting for the postman or for the bank transfers. Viktor Orbán, Prime Minister of Hungary, on Facebook.
Orbán is pushing all the buttons on his populist agenda. He has announced an 11% minimum wage increase, a 13th-month pension, and the first installment of a 14th-month benefit for retirees, a key voting bloc that polls show still supports his ruling party. And obviously they will anyway, no matter if the rest of the country would have to fall into more and more Russian gas and oil dependency, just so for Viktor Orbán to keep his chair. The government also doubled family tax benefits and expanded lifetime personal income tax exemptions for mothers. Those under 40 years with 2 children will get their salaries without a personal income tax deduction for the first time in February. Orbán has a good reason to lean that heavily on fiscal stimulus to shore up support, with polls showing Peter Magyar's opposition TISA party is winning in a double digit amongst decided voters in several polls. Peter Magyar, a former Orbán regime insider, has capitalized heavily on a cost of living crisis, economic mismanagement, and corruption of the said regime to become the favorite in the April 12th election. Viktor Orbán is bad for the Hungarian economy, says the Hungarian economy, as it expanded just an annual 0.4% in the whole of last year and has barely grown in the past 4 years. That is obviously Orbán's fault, and same obviously his favorite retirees are risking to be deprived of their pensions completely and very soon. Even so, they reject grasping the grim reality while waiting for Orbán's promised postman or a bank transfer. Still, no matter what he does, how much he spends, and how more cheap Russian oil-oriented he becomes in an attempt to fake patriotism and fiscal clarity, Viktor Orbán himself risks becoming a political retiree.
Orbán's gravest challenges have been the affordability crisis, low growth, and the inflation shock in the past years. Even if the fresh measures help somewhat, it could be too little, too late. András Bironagi, Director of Policy Solutions, a Budapest-based think tank,